Yo, what's going on? Look, I'm on that ish again. I'm on that boxing talk ish. Real quick, fast video, just getting off work. Something's on my mind, man, and I got to talk about this. Now, at one point in time, DERECK James was the voted best trainer of the year. Everybody want to go to him. I even was like, hey, man, I wonder what DERECK James is doing to have Errol Spence like he is. You know what I'm saying? What is that man doing in his camp to have Errol Spence that dominant? You know, what the deal is, what the problem is. You know, hey, I ain't clout chasing because I'm a hell of a coach myself. You know what I'm saying? And I know other hell of a coaches also. That's, you know, like I said, in the southern region, that's what we do. That's in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Right in our backyard, we got hella coaches too. You know what I'm saying? They got up and coming top, they amateurs, but when they turn pro, watch, it's gonna be crazy. But I was wondering, like, man, this man, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving this man praise and everything. You know, that's the type of dude I am. I'm always, you know what I'm saying, I give credit to what's due because I know how it is when it comes to coaches. You know, you got fighters, you know, they ain't loyal. You know what I'm saying? They start out with you, but then they go other places. Hey, it is what it is. That's their decision. That's everybody's decision. But I'm just saying, I feel if they started you, you should stick with them. Now, if they don't want to train with you, okay. But Errol Spence been with DERECK James for the longest. The stuff that he was teaching him, it worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked. Now all of a sudden, Errol, the Truth Spence, loses his first fight against one of the baddest men on the planet he's considered now. You know what I'm saying? 3-time Millennium Champion. 2 times undisputed champion, Terrence Bud Crawford. Now everybody dogging DERECK James out. Come on, man. Everybody want to go to Bo Mac. They running on they running to him. You know, Eubank Jr. You know what I'm saying? He running the, I feel DERECK James is a good coach. Bro, what's in you is in you. Period. It's going to take a long time for a coach to change you. Everybody think coaches are miracle workers. We are not miracle workers. You know what I'm saying? We are miracle developers. What I mean by miracle developers, it takes us a minute to develop you. You know what I'm saying? If a fighter been with several coaches, he's going to come to me with his style pretty much developed. Well, I say we are miracle developers. It takes a miracle and a praying hand to change the mistakes. You have to leave from everybody and completely commit to that coach. You got to be there on time. You got to stay with him. You got to be at his gym. You got to be everything that he does to fix you. It ain't even just fixing, because I'm the type of coach where I don't train everybody the same. I teach them the basic, but then their body start developing. Some people can't jump as high as other people. Some of them can't run as fast. Some of them got short arms, they got long arms. So you teach them the basic, but then you start noticing, man, you know, he's short. You know, he can't sit back on his back foot and box while he's short. You know, he got to balance that thing. He got to squat a little bit, kind of lean just a little forward. And he got to be able, you know, to slip in and slip and come up, you know, slip, go on, roll and dip on and come on. He got to be able to do that. But anyway, my point is, everybody dogging DERECK James out. They talking about him. He was messed up. He didn't start the fight. He didn't train Errol Spence right. You know, he was weight drained. Errol was this, he was that. Hey, coaches make mistakes too. Like, we're not God. We're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? We make those mistakes. And I feel some type of way that everybody want to turn their back on DERECK James now and try to dog him out because of that. That ain't cool, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I'm not, I'm not. You know, Derrick James is a hell of a coach. His way of training worked with Errol through the amateurs and also through the pro rankings. He just met a bad MF. That's it. He met a bad motherfucker. They're plain and simple. And that's Terrence Bud Crawford. 3 times Millennium champion. 2 times undisputed. That's who he met. You know what I'm saying? He met a dude that can counterpunch. That's the type of training, you know, I train and a lot of coaches I know. He bullied the bully. All right. You know, he took away Errol Spence's best weapon, which we all say the jab is you without a jab, you useless, right? That's what we say. Without a jab, you useless. You know what I'm saying? There were a lot of coaches. Yeah, I hear him. You got a jab. You got to double that thing, triple that thing, up and down. The one thing I heard Derrick James telling Errol Spence, because I know he was worried about him. You know, he was telling him, you got to get back on your jab, Errol. You got to get back on your jab. You know what I'm saying? Because the jab sets up everything. Hey, Terrence Crawford is just better. He was the better man that night. And the truth, Errol Spence is not making excuses. You got a lot of us going around making excuses. It is what it is. He's going to go for the rematch at 154. He a man. Hey, it doesn't matter if I don't want him to do it, anybody else want him to do it. He's a man at the end of the day. And he's going to rematch this dude. And he's going to get in there and try to beat him. You know what I'm saying? Going to try to defend himself. You know, period. At the end of the day, all you can do is respect that. But my thing is, everybody want to talk about Derrick James and down him. Derrick James is still a hell of a coach. He still got stablemates that is off the chain. Look, he got Frank Martin. Excuse me. Frank Martin. Hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. Smart. Southpaw. Strong. Wrestler background. You know what I'm saying? He built different. You know, Anthony Joshua went to him. And I seen Anthony Joshua last fight. He looked better. Just from, you know, working with him. He looked better. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia don't wit with him. And I seen him how he worked past with him, keeping it. All you gotta do is keep your hands up, your chin down. You know, use his reach. Don't get greedy when you fight. You know what I'm saying? Just use your God-given gifts, your talent. Use what God gave you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, he still got top of the line. Look, Charlo, undisputed where it was until they script him. You know, and gave that to Tim. But, you know, it is what it is. He still had 4 belts. So why we want to go around, people want to go around and dog this man out? Come on, man. You want to dog this man out for? You know what I'm saying? This man is still a hell of a coach. He's still a hell of a coach. Things happen. People make mistakes. Nobody is not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that boxing talk-ish again. Y'all share this thing and follow me, man. Until next time, peace. We own it.